In today's video, I'm going to give you an update on the ugly tank. I'm going to let you know how those blue rams are doing that I bought on an impulse while at Petco. So stick around. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I hope you will like and subscribe. This channel does videos about different topics, and I hope it's things that you'll enjoy and encourage you. Subscribing to a YouTube channel is free. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when the next video is published. Now to today's video. Just to catch you up, if you haven't seen a previous video I did about my ugly tank, well, I have a 20-gallon tall that I've had for years, and I use it just to put fish in that I don't know what to do with. I have a breeding project going on with 2 strains of guppies, and so when I have guppies I don't like or they're not pretty, I've been putting them in this 20-gallon. I also had 2 platies that are just, I don't even know where they came from or how I ended up with these 2 platies, but I've put them in this 20-gallon tall as well. But the 20-gallon tall, so many people see it when they come to my house, I was just kind of embarrassed how it looked. So I decided I would find a centerpiece fish for the 20-gallon tall. I made a video asking for advice. Fast forward to New Year's Eve day, I happened to be in Petco and noticed that they had got a restock of fish. They had gotten lots of new fish. There were bags floating in every tank, or almost every tank, 2 or 3 bags. And I started going around and just looking what the new fish were. One of the bags said blue rams. Of course, it had the genus species name as well. But the bag was black. It was blacked out, only clear at the top, so you really couldn't see the fish. I decided to buy the fish. Now, the store clerk did flip the bag over, and the 3 fish did fall to the bottom of the bag, and I could see them very quickly. I couldn't see them well, but they looked colorless. They did not look like the pretty German blue rams that I've seen on YouTube. But I just went ahead and bought them. It was just an impulse. It was New Year's Eve day. I guess I'd never been in Petco when they had any blue rams. And it didn't dawn on me as I was driving, till I was driving home, that these did not say German blue rams. They only said blue rams. The store clerk convinced me that these colorless blue rams were going to color up. So I believed her and I brought them home. I did a video showing you these colorless rams. One of the viewers commented on that video and suggested that the fish would color up if I could keep them alive. He suggested that my water looked too dirty. Well, I have to admit, I had really stirred the water up. I didn't think the water was that bad, but I went ahead and tested my water. I have actually purchased the Aquarium Co-op multi-test strips. I'm so happy with those. If you haven't tried those, give them a try. But the water tested fine. But I am being very cautious, and I do a lot of water changes anyway. But I want you to know that I do have some sad news to report. One of the blue rams did die the very next day, the day after I made the video saying how colorless they were. I took footage of the first day that I got them, and then I took another video of, a few days later. I think it was maybe the 4th or 5th day. But the most colorless, the most pale ram did die. But the other 2 are doing well. They have colored up. I'm shocked how much more color they have and how much prettier they are now. Well, as I said, I bought these blue rams on an impulse. I had heard of German blue rams and rams, and that they were a little tricky to keep, but I really bought them on an impulse, and I want to recommend to you not to do that. I got home and then started doing a lot of research about rams. Now, I have 2 of them, and they're doing great. I did lose 1, but as I was reading about rams, I saw that the Bolivian ram was a lot easier to keep, and honestly, they're almost as pretty. I really wish I had bought the Bolivian rams because they are easier. So the next time I was at a fish store, and actually it was PetSmart this time, I saw Bolivian rams. And I went ahead and bought 2 Bolivian rams and stuck in this tank as well. Now you notice there's 2 large angelfish in this tank also. Those are 2 angelfish that I had in a different tank, and there was some issues going on in that tank. And so I've just stuck those 2 large angelfish in here too, just while I'm redoing their tank. So as I said in the beginning of this video, this ugly tank has kind of been my catch-all tank, and I kind of hate now that I have these 2 rams that I'm really enjoying down in this tank. And this tank also is on a lower shelf. I think that's one reason the water looks kind of cloudy and I just can't get good video of this tank. I think it's because it's on a lower shelf and maybe the lighting's not as good. But anyway, I just wanted to give you an update and let you know that my 2 of the 3 blue rams have survived. They're doing great, and they did color up. So don't be afraid if you're at Petco or PetSmart or at a fish show and the fish are not very colorful, but they're really blue rams, maybe not even German blue rams. Go ahead and buy them. Especially at a Petco or PetSmart when they don't say German blue rams, but they're only, I think, $8.99 or $7.99. They weren't very expensive. And so take a chance. Maybe start out with these inexpensive blue rams before you purchase that pair of German blue rams for $30 or $40 online. Make sure you can keep them alive. But I'm pretty pleased with how much color they have gotten since I've had them. I really don't think the video footage I'm taking today is doing them justice. They're really prettier in person than they are on this video. Now the big ram you see in front right now, that's the Bolivian ram. You see, they're almost as pretty as the blue rams, and they're larger. I've noticed the big difference for me. They don't have the little red around their eyes, but I have 2 of the Bolivian rams now and 2 of the blue rams. Well, so far, so good. I wanted to give you this update on my ugly tank. I did take that ugly decoration, forgive me son for saying it was ugly because it was part of a Christmas present, but I did take that ugly piece out, and then I found that big shell that I've got in the back. I wanted just something in there for some of the fish to hide behind. I think some of my fish, I have some grommies that I've actually put in here too. I had 2 kind of just oddball grommies that I had, and so they're in this tank as well. So now the ugly tank has got 2 blue rams, 2 Bolivian rams, got some grommies. I think I see one in the background right now. 2 oddball male grommies. There's another one of the grommies. And 2 large angelfish and some stray guppies and 2 platies. This is definitely a community tank, but I'm enjoying it. I do, however, want to fix up just a blue ram tank and have it on an upper or a taller shelf. This low tank is hard to see, and I don't get to enjoy it as much as a tank that you have at eye level. Well, thanks so much again for watching today's video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. Just push that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thanks so much, y'all. Until next time, bye.